Whenever a high-profile figure is accused of wrongdoing, conspiracy theories are bound to emerge. In Diddy,
dare you say a man that groomed you gonna give him a pass? Bruh, you know I know. Let me reframe you on something. Remember Usher? We was at the Swiss Hotel. Puff had Kim in the room. Had one of Keith Sweat's baby mothers in the big room outside the master bedroom. He came outside in his robe. She gave him a fellatio right there. His back was turned to me. She gave him a fellatio. You knocked on the door. I came and opened the door for you. Puff went in the room. You came in the room and kissed that girl dead in her mouth. Now I'm telling that because you taking up with somebody that you know and a lot of more people know didn't do you right when you was at Diddy camp.
Gene detailed how he saw Diddy groom Usher and used him for his own twisted pleasure.
A lot of people have been trying to drag Justin Bieber into this situation because there's a lot of like suspect looking videos with Diddy and Bieber in it, and you know they're making a lot of allegations.
Mm-hmm. Same way they made allegations about Usher when Usher was younger.
I mean, do you think that there's any credibility to these allegations?
When there's smoke, there's fire. Why would Diddy be tapping his kid in his chest to see if he wired? And asking him, are you wired? Why would he be confronting that kid?
As we peel back the layers and take a deeper look at this maze of lies, we see that there are victims at every corner. From some of the biggest A-listers in Hollywood being victims themselves, it's no surprise that everyone has been silent. Who knows just how deep these lies run, and just who is the mastermind behind this sick tragedy?
This is a trainer, but come to find out, he was actually Canadian intelligence, but this is my trainer. So this shows you the kind of handlers that are around the superstars in California, right? So it says, I'm going to help you one of a couple ways. First, you and I sit down and have a loving and open conversation, but you don't use cuss words. And everything that is discussed is based in fact, and not some crazy stuff that dumb friend of yours told you, or you saw in a tweet. Second option, I have you institutionalized again, where they medicate the crap out of you, and you go back to zombie land forever. Play date with the kids just won't be the same. This is the way a Hollywood trainer was talking to me to force me to go and like apologize, right? You think about if Harley was part of intelligence, right? What kind of people you think are surrounding my kids? What kind of people you think are in that house right now? When my kids go to Sierra Canyon, it's a Jewish school that doesn't teach Christianity to these Christian kids. At Christmas time, they're teaching Kwanzaa to black kids. They say, hey, this is your Christmas. This is all indoctrination. This is all mind control. You gotta understand, like I don't believe I'm putting myself at risk because I think God uses me for a time like this. He put me in this situation and had y'all follow me from George Bush Don't Care to Beyonce Had the Best Video to now. For some reason, y'all are interested. 2 Chainz said, YSL belt buckle. Well, y'all niggas soul is looking. Like, y'all are interested for some reason. And they wanted to medicate me every day. You realize, like, they could have just switched the medication and I wouldn't be here. And on the news, they would have said it was because of a mental issue, right? Yeah. I ain't never been back to the hospital since 2015, but every time they say I'm crazy, it's just when I'm saying the truth. So what's the crazy part, really? What's the crazy part, really?
They can't scare you. They can't control you. They can't. They try to suppress you, but that's how they try to categorize.
They can't control me. You get what I'm saying? They can control Shaq. They can control Charles Barkley. They can control LeBron James. They can control Jay-Z and Beyonce.
Not you, man.
But they can't control me. You see, it ain't no name I won't name. It's up.
The entertainment world has always been shrouded in its share of mystery and controversy. From whispered scandals to shocking revelations, few names have endured as much scrutiny as Diddy Combs. Over the past year, allegations against Diddy have flooded the public consciousness, painting a chilling picture of an industry that thrives on power and secrecy.
So you said that Denzel Washington wasn't down with the program, the Diddy program.
Well, no. My friend had to do a number 2, and she was on stage, and he wouldn't let her be relieved, and so she ended up doing it on stage in front of everybody, and it was a wet one, and it went everywhere. It was so nasty, and Denzel was disgusted. He grabbed his wife and was like, "You don't respect nobody," and ran up out of there.
Did you see people react like that a lot, or were most people going with the flow?
It was so much going on. The people that noticed reacted, but it was just so much going on. If you weren't right there in that vicinity, you didn't even know. It was too much going on. But yeah, everybody, and everybody was just walking around zombied out. Like after a certain time, when you would make the announcement, if you don't want, the regular party's over, if you don't want to participate in what goes on after. It's just interesting. I just want to bring up Justin Bieber for a second. Shout out to Justin Bieber, man. I'm a Justin Bieber fan. I want to work with him. Man, I have such empathy for you. You are a strong person, Justin. Shout out to you in your heart. You sing when I hear the pain. Now when I listen to your music, I hear the pain in your voice, Justin. All you wanted to do was sing. Your mother caught you playing your guitar, singing, and thought, let me help my son out. Let me focus on what God, let me nurture this talent. And she thought she was doing the right thing by taking that video to Scooter Braun. And I'm sure Scooter Braun probably thought he was doing the right thing taking to Usher. But Usher, why you do him like that? You knew what Diddy was going to do to him. What'd you get by taking him over there? And then you had the nerve, he signed to you. So you've been making money off of him after you get him abused like that? You owe him all his money back. Are you Diddy number 2, 3, 4, Usher? Running around here. I mean, this is ridiculous, y'all. Hey, I'm on a live, y'all. Stop calling me when I'm on a live. That's disrespectful. I'm on live. Stop calling me.
Jaguar Wright is watching. She's in the chat.
Hi, Jaguar. I love you. Oh, I love if I can work with her. She sings so good. Hey, tell Fox to stop calling me. Jaguar Wright is on the...
Purple Rain. Purple Rain.
Tell him to stop. He keep calling. He called 5 times. I don't even know man, he gonna make me talk mess. Tell him to stop. That's ridiculous. Hey, Jaguar. Yeah, I just want to say, man, your voice is amazing.
Now, adding fuel to the fire, 50 Cent has made an eyebrow-raising claim. Aaron Carter, the troubled pop star who tragically passed away, allegedly wanted to warn the world about Diddy before his death. Let's dive into this tangled web of accusations, conspiracy theories, and a broader commentary on the toxic culture of the music industry.
I love you, but the way you read that, I took that as a slight. You know what I'm saying? I'm taking no disrespect from nobody, so let's get on the phone and let's talk that out. I don't care who you are. I ain't taking no slice from nobody, right? I ain't taking no slice from nobody. It's God. That's the only person that I serve. My mom ain't here. My mama was sacrificed.
Me too.
You understand?
Yeah, I'm Christian.
Michael Jordan, what about him? His daddy, right? Bill Cosby, his son, right? Dr. Dre, his son. Out in Hollywood, a lot of people come up missing. Feels like it might be a lot of that in order to control, traumatize, They want to monetize and traumatize.
Kanye later claimed that Aaron was taken out by Harley Pasternak, Kanye's old personal trainer and alleged MK Ultra celebrity handler. Someone threatened Kanye. He would institutionalize him. And I don't want to hear from none of these Jewish talk about, oh, he's in an episode. Harley Pasternak. Follow me to the motel, assassinate Aaron Carter, and now they acting like everyone clear the Bath Street Boys sample. Now if you're wondering how this links back to Diddy, well, Kanye has also stated that Diddy intimidated on behalf of unknown Jewish people, and one of them was supposedly Harley Pasternak. Yet this is just the tip of the iceberg. The feds are now also allegedly looking into accusations of Diddy utilizing poison as his technique of option to silence people, and Aaron Carter, Kim Porter, and Jamie Foxx are apparently the three persons whose fatalities and near death, in Jaime's case, are currently being reinvestigated. And presently on top of that, sources are stating that Aaron was ready to unleash some serious mysteries about Diddy, maybe even linking him to this supposed ring of Hollywood PDF files who target young entertainers. So could it be that Aaron knew anything that was poised to unveil Diddy's cover? What exactly occurred to Aaron in his final hours? And yeah, I'm begging you, and I'm requesting you help me raise $100,000 as soon as I can, so I can relocate to hidden area where I safe. My realtor won't sell my house. They're all involved in this, and they're trying to keep me there. Just when it seemed like Aaron Carter was getting his life back on track, news broke on November 5th, 2022, that he was found unresponsive in his home and declared DOA. Now we know Aaron struggled with addiction and mental health concerns throughout most of his grown-up life, but there
For
were
years, Diddy has been one of the most iconic figures in hip-hop and entertainment. From his groundbreaking success with Bad Boy Records to his ventures into fashion, alcohol, and beyond, he became a symbol of hustle and ambition. But behind the glittering success lies a darker narrative. Over the past year, a wave of allegations has surfaced accusing him of physical abuse and drugging victims. More than 120 individuals have come forward with harrowing stories, sparking intense debates about power, accountability, and justice in an industry that often turns a blind eye.
Again, I have never been to jail. This is my first time in jail. But these knives are 6-9 inches long sometimes, homemade with materials from the steel walls. It's very violent. There's stabbings at least a couple times a week. Heck, back in October, an inmate was charged in a murder-for-hire plot that led to the passing of a 28-year-old woman last December outside a New York City nightclub. According to prosecutors, the inmate used a contraband cell phone to orchestrate the plot from behind bars. So yes, anything can happen. What's more, investigators carried out an interagency operation to clean up the troubled New York City federal jail, and they managed to seize illegal substances, homemade weapons, and electronic devices. The raid had nothing to do with Diddy. It was only carried out to ensure the safety and security of staff and inmates at the facility, and was part of a larger safety and security initiative, and not in response to any particular threat or intelligence. And while their efforts are commendable, the point is, it's the Wild West out there. And that's exactly why one woman who lost her husband to violence at a U.S. detention center advised Diddy to not keep to himself and to not trust anybody. During an interview with Us Weekly, Ashley Cordero said, "The prison is disgusting. They have rats running through there and everything. It's disgusting inside. My husband used to sit there and say it was nasty that rats were everywhere. No human being should be living like that at all. No human being should live that way. You're not an animal. You're still a human." She also said, he, Sean Diddy Combs, should try to transfer to a different prison. My husband passed away in there. That prison is no good. Honestly, him getting denied bail, you got to suck it up and be in prison, but try to transfer. That prison is obviously not safe. If so many are complaining, that says something. Unfortunately, Diddy's lawyers have been having a hard time getting him out. They requested the court to transfer his client to a prison in Essex County in New Jersey. In their motion for Combs' bail, his attorneys wrote that several courts in this district have recognized that the conditions at Metropolitan Detention Center are not fit for pretrial detention. Just earlier this summer, an inmate was murked. At least 4 inmates have passed away by blank there in the past 3 years. However, the decision was ultimately put in the hands of the Bureau of Prisons, who turned down Diddy. Now, I want to point out that Diddy's not exactly wrong to be paranoid, because he's in the same jail that held R. Kelly, Ghislaine Maxwell, and Jeffrey Epstein. Now, legal experts have already noted the similarities between Diddy's case and Epstein's.
Prosecutors in both of these cases have said that the defendants were obsessed, and that they use their wealth and their power, resources, network to satisfy these desires, and more specifically for Combs.
Even an anonymous Homeland Security agent who participated in the raids on his mansion said that Diddy is as bad as Epstein. But here's where things get concerning for Diddy. Jeffrey was discovered passed away in his jail cell on August 10th, 2019. And according to reports, he did the deed himself. But over the years, fans have uncovered several clues, suggesting that might not have been the case. And it's not mere speculation, since Jeffrey did know a lot of powerful people. And if he ended up exposing them, it would have meant a lot of trouble. So of course there was a long list of people who wanted him silenced. And
50 Cent, never one to shy away from controversy, has taken to social media to share cryptic messages and memes about Diddy. But his most startling revelation is his claim that Aaron Carter had knowledge about Diddy's alleged misconduct and intended to expose it. Carter, who rose to fame as a teen pop sensation, led a troubled life marked by substance abuse, financial struggles, and public meltdowns. His tragic death by drowning, compounded by drug-related issues, left many unanswered questions. Could it be that Carter was sitting on explosive information about one of the music industry's most powerful figures?
House. We all go to Steve Rifkin house, and there was some weird vibes going on, that I didn't really pay attention to at first. And then when Diddy came, in the party, he tried to holler at Jill Marie Jones' girlfriend. And she was like, "Get out of here, Puffy, that's my girlfriend." The nigga like, "I'm trying to put her on." You know what I'm saying? And he was making his way around the deck of the party. Like, I didn't go inside the house. It's like when we came in, we came through the back on the deck. He had a back deck. And then you could go from the back deck, you could go in the house. I was on the back deck with Boogie, Queen Latifah's girl. And we was burning the L. And then Diddy came over with, the booty goons. And he was giving me the saliva look. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how the wolf looking at the steak? You know what I'm saying? And I'm ice grilling him back like, "Yo, nigga, what the fuck you looking at?" Right? And then, then I realized, like, oh, this nigga is like hitting on me, like, and he's standing here and he got like 3 to 5 niggas standing there and they all staring at me. They was looking so hard, nigga, I put my head down. Like,
you said this is too intense, bro.
I went and grabbed Hillary. I pulled her outside, and she just thought that shit. She was tickled pink. She thought it was the funniest shit in the world. Like, "Yo, go get Kim. We out of here." I ain't even go back in. And she went and got Kim. We bounced and we left.
So he must have did that to a lot of dudes, man, and just assumed that all dudes just go for that, man, just in order to just go out and try people like that.
I would think it was my environment. It's the after party. You know what I'm saying? They probably are used to certain people coming to the exclusive party. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know where we was going. I just knew that he invited us over there, or invited Kim over there, not me, because I was with Kim. You know what I'm saying? And, we just went thinking it's another party. But I never went in the house, so I don't know what took place in the house. I'm not saying it was a freak off or not,
This theory aligns with the growing fascination surrounding Aaron Carter's later years. He had become increasingly vocal about his grievances with the industry, often hinting at darker truths he felt pressured to conceal. While no concrete evidence links Carter to any revelations about Diddy, the timing of 50 Cent's statement has reignited speculation about the shadowy corners of the music world.
Recently posted a video of his upcoming Halloween party featuring Chris Brown. It looks like it's going to be crazy. You had made mention about Jamie Foxx, or he had made mention himself in a special talking about his almost losing his life, and his hospitalization was due to Diddy. There are stories of him getting beat up and getting put, but I know he was on a movie set, but something from an altercation or something from drug related that was given to him.
Diddy will pull up and get wild with you by himself. Like, he's not soft. So that's the whole thing with him. Like,
He'd pull up and take something like it.
Bro, he'll pull up and, bro, he slapped Drake.
He did, and everyone looked over that.
Oh, I'm not going to call him a gangster. But he be on some tough shit, bro. And it'll piss you off. Like with his son with the lip gloss on and the waves all the time.
Yeah.
He sweat. He a gangster, bro. I been like, bro, we'll get crazy with you in here.
I mean, anyone who probably do a lot of cocaine will feel all kind of invincible. Will feel all kind of courageous.
With money?
With money, I believe they'll do a lot outside of normal man, who's rational. and just say, let me post up. But let me get your take on with Jamie Foxx, because mind you, Diddy parties and Jamie Foxx parties were the two black Hollywood elite parties that you would always hear about. That was like, you gotta be there to see it. For him to say that I was hospitalized possibly because of something that happened with Diddy.
He thought he was gonna tell.
Go.
So look, I'm a shout out Big Duga, my right hand man. Shout out folks. He have a very interesting Jamie Foxx story. I don't know if you know about this or seen it.
No.
Give us a Cliff Notes.
I'm gonna let him come on here and tell that, but I'll say this though.
I know he said something about Jamie Foxx in a bathroom.
It wasn't Jamie Foxx in the bathroom, it was his party.
Okay, it was his party, and then the bathroom situation went down.
The allegations against Diddy are not isolated incidents. They point to a broader pattern in the music industry, especially involving young and vulnerable artists. Diddy's mentorship of Usher as a teenager, for instance, has raised questions. In hindsight, Usher himself has spoken about being sent to live with Diddy at the age of 14, witnessing wild parties and experiencing an environment that was far from suitable for a teenager. Similarly, Justin Bieber's early interactions with Diddy have come under scrutiny, with conspiracy theorists digging into old clips and songs for clues about potential misconduct.
Dude got my right hand man, bro. Like, me and him been outside together 15 years. But that's small. He the reason I'm alive right now. You feel me? Like, he don't really care about money like that. Like, he don't really care about a lot of them. As long as he got his jewelry, he got his cup, he got his gun, and we doing our thing, he cool.
Yeah, that's all you need in life.
So, whenever I know I got a situation coming up and, the risk of dying is high, dude got gonna make sure he there. That's what he like to do.
Right.
But anywhere I take my boy, I have to give him certain guidelines. On this particular day, I say, bro, I don't know what we're gonna see in here, but we get $2,500 apiece to keep these two models right here safe at this event. Don't get out of my eyesight. He said, Gordo, that's my nickname, Gordo. I said, Gordo, I love you, but I gotta go to the bathroom. I say, okay, bro, the bathroom over there, I think. So I'm over here dealing with them. About 30 seconds go, I hear, he got a gun. So I'm like, I instantly know, I say, fucking do God. I look over there, I see he got joined up and it's out. And he pointed it at somebody. He said, hey man, everybody get on the ground. So now here I go, I gotta say, y'all stay right there. I come over here. 5 dudes in the bathroom. Everybody pants at their ankles. One dude didn't even have no pants on at all. He even had no socks on. He getting extra crazy. I'm like, dude, what you just see? He say, bro, these motherfuckers in here all pulling each other. I'm like, what you mean? He say, man, sword fighting in here. We gotta go. I'm looking like, damn. Shout out Big Duga.
Shout out Big Duga.
Yeah.
Shout out Big Duga. Damn.
That's the thing, bro. Like, bro,
So, let's do it like this. Let me ask you.
Niggas would get mad at me. I wouldn't plug them with celebrities. And I say, look, bro, you don't know what you asking for. And when I see certain guys, I say, yeah, you definitely getting your cake stood. Because you too thirsty to go be up here. 5 in the morning? You want to be in the studio with all dudes? Everybody on ecstasy and cocaine? They sipping liquor. There's no females here. You the females, my boy.
Shit.
You the female. Oh no.
Now, Chris Columbus had a story that he told where he was laying down with his wife, and he got a phone call from Diddy like at 2 a.m. saying, "I'm at the hotel." And he's like, "Yeah, well, who there?" Like, pull up.
These stories echo the experiences of other young artists who have been thrust into adult situations by powerful industry figures. Lou Pearlman, the disgraced manager behind NSYNC and the Backstreet Boys, is a prime example. While he helped shape the careers of some of the biggest pop acts of the 1990s, his legacy is marred by allegations of financial fraud and sexual misconduct. The parallels between Pearlman's actions and the allegations against Diddy are striking, highlighting a recurring pattern of abuse of power in the music industry.